The following show has been approved for appropriate audiences by the Real Ones Motion Picture Association of America, Inc. The show advertised has been rated R. The content discussed may cover sensitive topics. Listener discretion is advised. If you feel that any content may be triggering or distressing, please take care of your well-being first.
It's White Boy D2A, I'm Roller, and we just wrapped up the craziest interview.
Sam holding it down for the light-skinned niggas.
Yeah.
I got my fucking boy in the
Realer than most. I'm actually realer than most. Y'all just don't know that.
Man, White Boy Paul, William Silver Street in the building, bro. Some on the camera is crazy. That's crazy.
Media in a certain thing, is a certain lane, is a certain pocket y'all trying to be in. Y'all might have to do certain little things that might go against what y'all stand on. But if this is really the most
make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't, you're a motherfucking hater. Why?
Realer than most podcast.
I'm Rilla,
I'm White Boy D2A.
and it's the Realer than Most podcast. Today we got family in the building,
Yes,
man.
Sirski.
You already know, man. He made us take shots.
Big
You know what I'm saying?
Take a shot.
I feel good right
We on the
now.
Don.
No question.
Oh, we gonna get it.
Secret, you hear me?
You hear me?
We gonna get it, man. White boy, you already know how we do this, man.
So you know,
But before we start though, right?
right.
I'm gonna ask you how you doing, man.
I feel good, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We executing the plan. We got Teef in the building today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I feel good.
This would be 18 around
17?
17, 18. I think we on 18.
18?
Yeah, 18
Okay.
interviews, man, straight.
What's up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
18.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
appreciate
18
that, man.
straight.
Shit too, you hear me?
Appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Working, man.
Appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Man, we got Teefy in the building.
18 episodes since 2025 started, bro.
Yeah, since the year started, 18
Bro,
Bro, who
episodes.
fucking with us, Teef? Keep it real, big fella.
No, 18
Come on,
episodes
Skate.
since 2025, man.
Bro.
It's still January.
Talk to him.
It's still January, man. The month's still here, man.
Big Bippin.
Big Bippers, super Bippers.
The Super Bippers.
Man,
Man, Skate.
ain't no
My
secret.
fucking boy, man.
Yeah, white boy.
Talk about, man.
But,
Put that work in.
Come on, man.
How you
Do
feel?
the-
How you feel?
I'm good, man. You know, like we working. You know what I'm saying? People catching on a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I step out with the jacket on, the hoodie on.
They be knowing who you
and
is
They
and
know
shit.
yeah, they know what it is.
Yeah.
It's getting there,
Yeah,
man.
that's dope. I like
feeling
that.
that.
I like that.
How you doing, big fella? What's going on, man?
Oh, man. I'm off the dime.
Yeah.
I'm off the dime, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
a dime, you know what I mean? Talk to a dime, you drink dime, we dines. You hear
Yeah.
me?
We done.
Big
Don.
Bippers.
Big
Yeah, we
Bippin.
Big
done.
diners.
Oh, man. You
Hey,
already
man,
know
he
how
said
we
it,
gonna get
man.
Yeah.
So look, on the Realer than most, it's only one way to do this, especially with Teef in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we gotta do it right. You feel me? And being as though this Realer than most, we do our due diligence up here, and it's family.
Heavy.
Know what I'm saying? So, Teef, where you from, Teef?
P. No, I'm from the P.
The P.
South Philly, 23rd Tasca, man.
Come on, man, y'all heard it here. So you know, like growing up in the P, that like you know, that's like the smallest section of the city almost, but it's like the most treacherous.
Yeah.
Is not an easy place to come up out of, and like
Real small.
when we coming up, we have influences and those influences, they be like either in our house or right outside our door. Give me a couple of them first before we get into like anything musical.
What you mean, like the influences?
Influences you had coming
I
up.
ain't gonna lie, my first influence was, you know what I mean, really my big brother, T Black. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My brother Ty, he passed
Yeah,
away.
T Black,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He was a cold gat. Yeah. He had a graveyard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Official tissue. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's my biggest influence.
Right.
And then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It went to, you know what I mean? Once he passed away, it went to my old head Duba. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Legend.
Duba.
You know what I mean? Then my old head Khan, they was together.
Robbie Khan.
No, not
Not
Robbie Khan.
Oh,
Malachi.
Malachi,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
To them, they was like big bro. You feel me?
Right.
Then my brother, he played ball.
Yeah.
So once he got to college, St.
One of the
Joe's and all
nicest.
that, So, you know what I mean? I went from trying to be street.
Yeah.
And
trying to play ball.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
I should have been trying to play ball first, but my brother, he was in the street too.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
at Glen Mills. You
And
know what I'm saying? Then he you know what I mean, got his shit together up the Mills. Then he went to Newman. Then he went to St. Joe's. Took him to the Sweet 16. You know what I'm saying? But the ball shit ain't work. You know what I'm
That
saying?
take me back to
I was
19th and True and all
yeah,
that.
I was already. It was too late. You know
Too
what I mean?
late.
I was already.
He's already bipping.
Bipping, you know what I'm saying? At a young boy type situation, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was bipping early, probably like 9, 10 years old in the street, running behind my old age, you feel me? I was
Right.
influenced by them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? South Philly legend niggas, you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Then you
For
had
sure.
Raymond, Dirt Bike Raymond from South Philly. I used to go around SeaWorld. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I used to be a Raymond every day. You know what I mean? Old Ed Craigie, my man Shit, Donnie Carr and all them.
Right.
Sue Butler. You know what I mean? These the guys that influenced me in the P. You know what I mean? All official legends.
Heavy
South Philly
influences,
niggas.
bro.
Heavy.
Heavy
You know what I
P
mean?
influences.
So it was like
You had
I
a
had the
good,
best of both worlds. I
Yeah.
could
Best
have
of all
went, I could have
worlds.
went ball,
Yeah.
but the ball wasn't bipping. You
it
feel
wasn't,
me?
it wasn't bipping.
It wasn't really bipping. It wasn't no
bipping.
NBA
Wasn't no-
players.
You was
in the-
throwing the
Wasn't
ball
no
over
money
the
in that
fence,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
There
Wasn't
wasn't.
no like niggas that went to the league back then.
No, it
Until
wasn't.
Sue and you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Then Dion came and all that.
Right.
Like,
That was later.
Lionel Simmons' train was before
Way
my
later.
era. I wasn't even born probably when he went to the NBA. But
Right.
you know what I mean? But it was the streets that called me, you feel me? That shit influenced me to the max, you hear me?
No.
Like I wondered that Lexus coupe Duba had. He had the old C300 gold John two-door coupe. You know what I'm saying? Coming through. You know what I mean? Then you had 7th Street niggas. They was coming through back to back.
Yeah.
S500s, heavy bipping, coming through the block. You feel me? They used to fuck with the chicks on our block. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Shout out to Deidre and all them. You feel me?
Yo, they was
They had
snapping,
7th Street
bro.
players, 5th Street players.
Shout out to the
You know what I
hood,
mean?
man.
5th Street niggas was coming through. Like the P was super heavy.
The P was
Like,
heavy,
bipping,
bro.
bipping.
No, it was
You know what I'm
heavy.
saying?
No, for surely was
Like,
heavy.
That's what you know what I mean.
Nah.
Like they talk about Rich Porter and them. No, we had Duba. You know what I'm saying? We had the 5th Street niggas, 7th Street niggas. You know what I mean?
Talk
Niggas from
about
18th
it,
with
man.
Dickinson, 20th Street.
Siegel
Niggas
Street
had Hot
niggas.
Wheels, dirt bikes, motorcycles. You know what I mean? All
21st
that
to
rollies,
Siegel.
bust down, early 90s.
What? It was
late,
hitting
you know
the
what I mean?
lid.
So
No
that was my
bullshit.
whole situation. Like that's what you know what I mean influenced me. You feel me? Like yeah, the P.
The P.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy SP with it. Like, niggas don't tell a story about
They
the
don't.
P.
They
how
don't.
niggas was coming through back then.
They
you
don't.
know?
I like how you telling
Super
it, for
heavy.
real,
They don't.
yeah.
Big Benzes and all that back
No,
then.
no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? New coupes, less coupes with the bubble. You know what I mean? Like,
the old head
no.
Troy.
come on, Troy.
White boy and them
Troy was the
niggas
first
ain't the
nigga to give me
fucking
$100
man.
bill. I told
on,
Big Man
man.
the other day. I told Big, I said, Big, your brother was the first nigga to give me $100 bill. I was about 7, 8, 9 years old. You feel me? Troy was the man.
Troy was the
Jonathan
man.
Troy Carpenter.
The
Heavy.
man.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy bipper.
Yeah.
Heavy.
I'm glad we got him
Like I'm
up here.
telling you,
Bro,
bro. Like real
talk,
talk, like
man.
niggas ain't gonna give it up.
They don't
It's
be
real as the
telling it
most.
like this,
I gotta
bro.
keep it real.
Bro, they
We
don't
on
be
real as the
telling
most
it like this,
podcast,
bro. They don't be telling
I'm
it
telling
like
you that
this,
this
bro.
joint was official.
No, we
Like real
no,
rap,
no,
the P, bro.
the
Like
P was the P.
I was
Oh,
influenced by
man.
some heavy hitters.
No,
You know what I'm saying? I
that's-
can't forget my uncle. He knew Ranger and all that. You know what I mean? My Uncle Daoud. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Cool.
come on,
No,
cuz.
yeah.
Come on.
Cool one of
man.
them.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Cool
Like,
one of them.
come on, cuz.
Cool one.
Gotta
of them.
add cool
You know what I
to
mean?
it. Gotta talk
Like,
about
niggas
cool.
don't even, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool
Like, come
one
on.
of
He
them.
didn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heavy bippers.
I ain't gonna front,
P,
bro.
I'm
The
telling
P,
you. That's how
the
we
P was
carrying it.
heavily
I was
influenced.
by some real niggas.
No,
You know what? He like the only one that talk like
no,
that.
the
Yeah,
only
niggas ain't
one.
gonna give it up. You know
Niggas
what I
don't
mean?
be
'Cause I ain't
giving
no
it up.
hater. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? I get
real
the flowers, but the
shit.
flowers need to be given that.
No, that's
You know what I'm
a
saying? Rest in peace to a lot of them legends.
yeah. Rest in peace to
You know
all the
what I'm saying?
legends.
All the legends.
All the
All
legends.
the legends, man.
All the legends.
They was
that's-
legends in my
that was
eyes
honorable
too.
and that's
They
still
was
sturdy.
legends in my eyes also, man.
Real rap.
Yeah.
Because they was the P, and that's what we had. And I'm gonna keep it real. Like our swag, we had the best swag. The way Troy and them, the way they was giving it up was on another tip.
Heavy,
I'm
heavy.
telling you, it was super heavy back then. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I still don't. It's niggas that still ain't do it to that status.
capacity,
Yeah.
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 No.
Yes.
They can't even touch them balls with a motherfucking 100-inch pole.
Yeah.
No daddy.
So okay, growing up having them heavy South Philly influences, you know, like you just named a bunch of legendary people.
Yeah.
So like I ain't gonna front to even just name all them people. That's just like a melting pot of a bunch of hustlers and a bunch of thorough niggas like that just wasn't going for anything. Nah, I mean. No, for sure. Super standing on business. That's why I love the piece, Ski.
Yeah.
So okay. So what you naming those names? Because when you naming them guys, hip hop breathed through them guys.
Yeah, because they get it from them guys.
You feel what I'm saying?
You feel me?
No, the hip hop guys was getting it from them.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
They get it from them guys.
Yes.
Beans talking about them.
Yeah.
They talking about them guys.
Yeah. Fuck me up when I see Speedy. I don't see
Jig.
Jig was the man.
Yeah.
Street Ozone.
Jig was the man.
Yeah, Gigolo Chris.
The man.
Feel me? Official tissue all the way from the P.
Yeah.
Heavy Bippin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck me up when I see Speedy and I don't see Jig.
Yeah, that was heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Jig got killed early, baby.
Yeah,
He
got
was the
killed.
man,
He was
bro.
the man.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
20th
Rest in
Street.
peace.
Ozone.
Ozone. Heavy Bipper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas
who's some of the-
just don't throw it up for us because they know we really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We bip it the right way.
Yeah.
And all them boys out the name, none of them got no dirt on their name.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why I
You know
said
what I'm saying?
all honorable.
Yeah.
All
None of them got no
sturdy.
dirt on their name.
All
All them
hustlers.
super official, sturdy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Sturdy people.
And it's just
But look,
crazy,
though.
man. Cause the style, the whole style and everything, a lot of it come from the P, and they don't be giving it up because we just like that so small of an area.
Yeah, we don't be
It'd be hard to compare artists
and
to
we
them
don't be
dudes,
like-
though,
We don't
man.
wear it on our
super
sleeve.
weird and, like,
Yeah.
tryna, like, you know
we
what I
don't,
mean?
we don't
Brim it,
talk
but we
about
gotta
it.
brim it
Yeah, we
down.
just bip it.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta brim it.
We got to.
Because if you don't speak on it, it's like it never happened.
Yeah.
Right. It just
You know
go,
what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's like whitewash, like they erased from history.
No.
But we gotta bring them back into
No,
our
you
No.
gotta talk about it.
what I'm saying?
No, it's important. They important. They important. They was influential to me. A lot of them
to
names
our whole
influential to
upbringing,
yeah, bro.
We got going on.
Yeah, the CBC and Duba bit through. He come through.
Hop, 12 o'clock and all that.
Hop
on the motorcycle.
hop off the motorcycle, hop in the coupe. Like, come on, bro.
Rolling on.
Yo.
all that.
What?
Yo,
Roll
I
on.
know. Yo, that
Mesquite.
that was a
Versace,
crazy
Versace.
time.
Iceberg.
You feel me?
That was a
all
crazy
that type
time,
of business.
Come
man.
on, bro.
They was the rich porters and rich, you know what I mean?
Of our time.
Or our time
For
in
us,
Philly.
they was.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy Bippin.
Them dudes was getting a lot of money.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah.
Heavy Bippin.
So okay, so like, you know, so we growing up. It's small, but we got a lot of influential people, and them influential people is influencing the rappers. So now, like, we got a few rappers surfacing. Now, at this time, we was talking about a few of these names off camera. We gonna talk about them on camera because it's only right.
Ain't no doubt.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And like. So okay, Nickel Bags and MU, they was my favorite.
Yeah,
until
talk
Mac
like
hit the
Roy.
scene.
Ain't no doubt.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Hold on, Murder Mill.
They all
Yeah,
hit
Murder Mill
at
at the same time.
They did, though.
They all
But
hit at the same
but
time.
Murder Mill was rapping a little bit before. Like I
Yeah.
would see Mill on Mara Street and he'd be rapping a little bit before.
I heard about
Before I heard it.
They
Before
was
I
rapping
heard.
at the same time.
But
I think
see,
I
but
heard
look,
of Murder
see-
Mill
Mac just
before,
was going
though.
to New York, so his shit ain't transferred over to they
Okay.
distributed shit.
Okay.
And it
Okay.
was big, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's,
So they all
that makes
rapping at the
sense.
same time.
That makes sense,
Like
though.
Murder, Ike Mill and Bean, they put out a CD
See,
together.
okay.
Okay. Serving them in the hood.
Yeah.
It was the first song. Give
Yeah.
you the history.
Talk about
I
it,
started-
T.
I
Yeah.
started the battle
Yeah.
with Beans and my man Truck lived on my mom block.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga named Vaughn.
Yeah.
Like we was at the
History.
pool hall. Versace and them, they know about the pool hall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like,
shout outside.
yeah,
Let's go,
we did the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, yo, this nigga think he can rap. Cause I heard Bean talking to Boogie Sue.
Okay.
And Speedy.
Right.
You feel me? You
Uh-huh.
just mentioned Speedy name.
Uh-huh.
Like yeah,
Yeah, legends.
Like Mac talking to them. Yeah, I'm on some shit. I'm going over New York. I'm crushing niggas. So I'm air hustling on the young boy tip. I knew Beans from riding the bus to school, 64.
Yeah.
His baby mom lived out west, and we going to Clan Muhammad to school.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So y'all on the 64.
So I already
mark.
know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? And he was up Slayton Farms with my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we used to ride the bus early in the morning. He get off with Westphilly High and go to his baby mom house.
Yeah.
And I go to motherfucking school,
Sister Claire Muhammad. Right there.
So when he comes to the pool hall,
History,
he talking about
y'all.
rap. I'm like, you rap?
Right.
You talking like you said, he talking about I'm Mike Jordan of this shit. And this nigga Vaughn, he used to rap with one punch.
Okay.
Like one punch used to move them around,
That's
take them to Gotham, all this type of shit. The battle rap. Mean Gotti, all them, they used to do like battles and shit.
The best
I'm
raps.
like, yo, this nigga talking about he rapping, he battle rapping and all that. Mac killed him, period.
Killed him.
And then he did the song with Murder. And then after that, it was history. I started seeing major figure niggas come down the P.
Time out.
Time Gillies and Dutchies.
Teef, hold on.
Ab Live and
That's cool.
I started seeing all these niggas come down the way.
Who was managing them though?
No, before he was managing them. Before he was managing them. They was coming down the way. 23rd of March, Murder Mill, Badlam.
Wait.
And then they had to join at the garage.
Crazy shit.
I'm telling you, it was crazy, Skate.
You really a part of history.
And I'm like 13 years old.
Yeah.
I just had the green carpet because of my brother.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like my big bro, he
Big
was
bro
a legend.
Big bro.
T Black was a legend. They was all his friends, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, happy.
And
You little
me,
T.
Hawk, Slick, we all had the green light, just running around the streets.
And do what y'all want.
Do what the fuck we wanted to do because big bro, he was already heavy bipper.
Yeah. Damn.
It was crazy, I'm
history
telling you.
lesson right there.
Go ahead, Cordo. I ain't mean to.
Because I can't believe that,
Like, real talk, bro. This shit for real. On everything I
Realer
love.
than most, baby.
Everything I love. This is facts.
No, it's facts.
This is facts.
It's more a part of history.
History.
In Philly, though.
And
Like,
niggas don't
history.
even know. I don't even try to bip it on that, but I gotta bip it.
Yeah.
got to, man.
It's
Yeah.
you.
No,
No,
This
see,
realer than
I
most, man.
I be knowing these
You already
stories.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, comment. If y'all
Real.
don't,
Use a motherfucking hater.
why?
Because it's free.
You already know, man. We got
Big.
Teef in the building, man.
So
Big
like,
guy.
okay, we got the pool hall battle. Wham, you orchestrating that. Wham, 13 putting your bip in that. So look now.
That's crazy.
Now Mac
took off.
Mac
got
off.
signed.
He out.
Mac signing party was at Sherrick's.
Yeah.
On Point Breeze and Mifflin.
Mm-hmm.
He come through with the bent. It's over. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
1,000 bars.
Mac,
Yes.
we bringing you
Mac,
up here, Mac.
Yeah.
It's
Give
a
him
wrap.
1,000 bars. That's when he
1,000.
drop 1,000 bars.
Cooked him.
After that, he gets signed.
It's over.
Right after that, he gets signed.
Right after.
Like
Directly.
like this,
Yeah,
immediately.
immediately.
Oh,
You know what I mean? He
man.
come
Oh,
through with
for
the
sure.
bit. The first bit he come through with the brown joint,
The
the
brown
black
one?
joint. But then he come back with the motherfucking blue joint.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Then I get booked. Boom. 9-8. I get booked. I go to Texas for 2 years. Mac album drop. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah.
His
Yeah.
album out
You hearing it while
already.
you
Truth out.
I see it on TV, nigga. BET.
Yeah,
Remember
the
them
truth.
days.
Mm-hmm.
Remember them days. First,
Remember them days while
Remember
you
them
booked.
days? I'm booked. I see it. I'm in juvenile placement down in
Damn.
Texas. But then also I hear Major Figures. And the only reason I knew who Major Figures was because I told they was coming down
Yeah,
already.
sliding
down
But they
there.
wasn't named. Like I ain't know them as Major Figures.
Yeah.
I ain't know they
You knew
group
them as they
name.
name.
Yeah.
Only reason I knew their group name because of Bianca. Bianca
Right.
from the P.
She from South
and that's
Philly.
family. That's my little sister cousin.
Right.
You feel me? So that's family. So I knew about Major Figures because of Bianca. And then my uncle was managing them and all that.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I ain't really like I heard Yeah That's Us on the radio down there.
Yeah.
I ain't see that video. I came home and it just was great. Bianca took me to the Sixers game. My first Sixers game ever. Me and Bianca, we go to the joint. They thinking I'm my boyfriend and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They thinking I'm big boyfriend. I got the motherfucking yellow koozie on with the
Yeah.
hat.
You
know
come
what I
this
mean?
way from Texas?
AI bipping in the city.
This from
And
Texas?
she was hot.
No,
as
when I
get out
came
of-
home from
yeah,
Texas.
when you come home from
She
Texas.
was
Yeah,
on
from the juvie
fire,
joint.
bro.
You
Bianca
know what I'm
was
saying?
on
B
fire.
take me to my first Sixers game. Joint lit. AI hitting the lid at the time. That's when they went to the championship.
01.
You know what I'm saying? 01. I came
Damn.
home 2000. They went to, but that
Yeah,
same,
that's the same
season.
season.
Yeah.
2000, 2001
Yeah,
season.
2001.
No,
So
for
they
sure.
go to the chip that season. Heavy
Yo, you
bipping,
came
bro.
back. The city was lit.
I came back. It was fucking
It was lit.
It was lit.
immaculate. You hear
Yeah,
me?
no, it was lit.
Heavy
it was lit.
bipping. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it was lit.
And then niggas coming, AI coming through the block,
Mm-hmm.
big boy phantoms and all that type shit
That's
coming
when he
through.
was swinging with beans heavy.
That's when he was riding with Mac. Mac bringing him through back-to-back Bentleys and with Mac and all that.
Oh,
it was
man.
crazy.
Mac,
He had
we
the
gotta get
song
Mac
out.
up here, too.
AI had the song Jewels and all.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
It
I ain't
was
gonna
crazy.
lie,
It
that
was a
was
crazy joint to come. Like, it was a culture shock to me.
Yeah.
Had
On
to
some
be.
real shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was
Had
a
to
culture
be.
shock,
Yeah.
bro.
Coming home, the AI Mac on
And Bianca on.
Bianca
and-
Major
on
Figures,
and-
Murder
What?
Mill.
Murder Mill on.
Murder
bro.
on.
'Cause
He signed the Job records.
He signed the
He got
Job.
songs with UGK,
Yeah.
Bum B, and all them
and
boys.
and they just was all
The Hot
probably
Boys,
in
when the
front
Hot
of
Boys-
stuff.
The
The
Hot
Hot
Boy
Boys.
joint. My first video shoot I went to was the Hot Boy joint.
Yeah, he put
When they
them
shot
niggas-
the Hot Boy,
he put
Philly
them
Boys,
niggas in
Hot Boy,
Warridges,
Lil
yo.
Wayne and BG.
He put them niggas in Warridges, bro. That was
Put them in
legendary.
Warridges in the pig. Well, up north. They was at Richard
Yeah,
Island.
Richard Island.
They shot their video up there.
Yeah.
Freeway. The first time I met Freeway, they rapping in the motherfucking in the trailers on the video set.
That's some legendary shit right
Freeway
here,
didn't even signed to the Rock yet.
That's when he's still running around rapping.
He's just freestyling
So
rapping.
around
He's
this
Black
time-
Friday.
You still like what, like 18, 19?
No.
15.
15, 16.
I'm 15.
Yeah.
15 at
I'm
this time?
15, Skin. I'm 15.
Big ass young boy.
Big young
man.
boy.
Yo.
I went down that bitch little as a bitch. I'm probably like
Damn.
5'7". I come home 6'2". Big fella. Listen.
Damn.
Free
They got
wasn't
some
even
in their
signed to-
water down Texas too,
Listen,
man.
there's something in that water in that
I ain't
Texas,
gonna
man.
lie, this boy
Damn,
come back.
bro.
I came back an animal.
Grown ass
It's crazy.
man.
I'm 15.
It's crazy because you come back and like you get to see all of that, and it's like you like front and center for Mac, Murder, Bianca, Speedo, because all of them was around at the time.
Oh my God.
They all around at the time.
All family.
That's crazy, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy. Then we had journalists.
Yeah, journalists.
We had Marley Manson.
Shout out the journalists.
Shout out
man.
to Jern.
Shout out to
Marley
Jern.
We
Manson,
had Jern. We had Marley
People
Manson.
don't even be speaking on Jern. Shout
Marley
out to
Jern's that
journalists.
lyrical
man.
animal.
Yes,
I remember
he
when
is.
Marley Manson came to 18th and Moore one day. Him and Fat Boy was rapping. Yeah. That shit was legendary.
Yeah,
Marley Manson was one of the hottest niggas, bro.
Yeah.
was.
Rahisi.
Yeah.
Easy, fat Heath.
Yo.
Fat Freak.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why I said we had them fly talking niggas, bro. Them niggas was talking fly,
He
young
was
as
on
shit, bro.
fire.
Murder Mill made you see drug dealing so well. Like he made you vividly see it.
Yeah.
Like how he rapped, he made you MU made you vividly see. You picture the quarter so tight you hear the eagle scream.
I sell a
How I
thug brick and I
knew
sell
that
a
as
bitch
a
a
young
dream.
How I knew that as a young boy. How I knew that as a young boy.
Bro, he quoted the Gotti movie. That shit came out in '96.
Yeah.
I'm telling yo, bro. Yo, MU was ahead of his time, Skate.
Man, MU from the same block. Then he had my man J Reezy Reeves with him, J Rock. You know what I mean?
J Rock,
Fly nigga.
fly nigga, bro.
Come
J Rock
through.
still on some
You know
shit.
what I mean? Big studs in his ear with the braids. Fly nigga.
Yeah.
But legendary things like that,
Like it was on.
you like
That shit influenced me, man. To try
you used
go
to
out
that
here
shit now.
yeah.
Get $1 million.
And get $1 million.
Listen, I'm hugging the block all day.
How can you
I ain't
not,
leaving.
bro? How can you not?
I ain't leaving. Do I leave with a big whack, big mitt? You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm hugging. I ain't going nowhere.
So like when hip hop hit South Philly like that, like that's when like all right, the emergence of the P was like all the way coming in. Now everybody's like even like all right, Mac and them got their deal now Cuz and them coming up. That nigga Lil, Mel Love.
before all that though, before we even get there, right?
Yeah.
All right, bet. They was coming up, right? Just you being around all that right there though, that like I know that happened, right? But that right there, what we just was talking about, that's enough to influence do for self.
What? That's enough to influence,
Heavy.
bro.
You feel
I
me?
believe it. Listen, Do For Self was born off of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I had these ideas to start a label when I was 15.
Yeah.
Like, that was part of my home plan, coming home.
So it kicked in around that
No,
time.
it ain't kick in around that
No,
time.
15.
I mean, like...
You thought
kicked
about it.
in, but it wasn't birth.
It wasn't
until,
birth yet. Later.
You know what I mean? Years later, probably
Okay.
15 years later. But at the end of the day, that shit right there, I wish I was 21 at that time.
Yeah,
Right.
Or I wish I was older. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I can make the play happen on my own.
Right.
But I had to sit back and just watch niggas shine. You feel what I'm saying? I had to admire that shit from a distance.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
And
for
then
sure.
once I came home in 2000, I was a little bit rapping and all that. So I influenced K-Dot and all them to start rapping.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right. So wait.
So once
you
K-Dot,
influenced K-Dot?
yeah, I influenced them niggas.
Yo.
Dot was using my bars early in the game.
Yo, Teef, get out of here.
Wallahi, I ain't lying.
Teef, what?
Bro, they got that shit was
Listen to
legendary
me.
down
This
there,
is
bro.
crazy, man.
Bro,
Go ahead, man. You talking, man.
Too Raw from the Streets. Y'all seen the Murder Mill, Too Raw from the Streets?
Yeah, you was right
Me and
there.
Otta rapped on that same joint, but the
Yeah.
nigga act like he lost the footage.
Okay.
He said,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
know what happened to the... But I was 15 at that time, and me and Otta rapped on that joint. We both had Mesquite shirts on.
Y'all was behind him.
We was right behind him on the joint, on Too Raw from the Street joint. He act like he don't know what happened to the footage.
He got it.
Yeah, come on, Ski.
If he got his
But I was
footage,
talking greasy on there, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was throwing, like, heavy shots on the joint. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was bitching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To really drop the joint. I was on some nut shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna let y'all know. I was on some nut shit.
Alright, man. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Hey,
He
yeah.
ain't want to drop the joint.
He wasn't dropping that.
Cause he wild.
He ain't dropping that. He wasn't dropping
Cause
that.
soon
I
as he
probably
say
got the-
what he say, you add me in there.
I
Like,
probably had a nasty ass Ruger on me or something, talking greasy. You feel me? Thinking a Ruger was something heavy. That joint was nasty as shit. Big ass dumb ass P89 or some dumb ass shit. I was on some nut ass shit. So big, what's his name? Big Star or something?
Shit back then.
That nigga probably, I ain't putting this wild ass young boy
Wild
on the
ass big ass
joint.
pistol on his joint.
Big
Fuck outta there.
ass pistol on the joint tipping. You hear me? Talking
Yeah,
greasy.
bro, this boy was on Big Star with a rusty rude.
Yeah.
Rusty Rude.
No, you know back in the
Nasty.
day was treacherous, bro.
Yeah, I know.
We was treacherous back
Third,
then,
we-
bro.
Yeah.
The P,
It was
on.
treacherous. It was
2000,
on. That whole era.
John went real quick from niggas getting money rapping and all that, niggas on the block hustling, niggas coming through all the big cars who now
30
everybody
years.
dying.
20
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit went like
That
this.
shit
you
went
feel me?
fast.
It was like once the DVD era
It
was
became
over.
a doggy dog world, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit just got nuttier and nuttier. You know what I mean? And I just left that shit to die and all them to do that shit because it wasn't really, you know what I mean, feasible for me.
We ain't gonna fast forward. I need you to kick in where you was about to kick in that move.
That's where it's at. That's where
That's
we
where
at.
exactly
so,
where we at.
So, yeah, like at that time, you got the emergence of
The DVD.
the DVD era, and now we got K Dot coming along.
There
We got Cuz and them over there. We got that nigga Lil and them.
I ain't know
Lizzo
that
and
nigga Lil ever.
You ain't know Lil?
I don't know Lil now.
For real?
I don't know Lil. Huh? I don't know Lil, Ski.
You never met him?
I never met him.
Damn.
I don't even know that nigga Lil. I know Young Pooh.
Yeah.
The
shout out
Wobsters! The Wopinator!
I mean,
That's my
Wopinator,
fucking
bro. He
boy.
was-
I don't know
yeah,
Lil though, Ski.
Damn,
I don't
Ski.
know him.
yeah,
Like, what's
man.
some real G shit?
I had a few run-ins
Like,
with
if I
Lil
ran into him,
around.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know that was his name.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Right.
Like, I don't know Ski.
Damn.
Like, I really don't know him. Like
Yeah.
everything I love, I don't know Lil. He
Lil,
don't know
Damn,
me.
man.
Lil was
He
hot.
can say he don't know me either because at the end of the day,
Y'all don't know each other.
we never were formally introduced.
Right.
All right.
By the time I was been around Meek and them, super happy
He was
wasn't
gone.
even around.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. See, all right. You know, niggas don't talk about it, but this is the real of the most, so we gonna just talk about it.
Yeah.
Lil did that bid for that robbery, came home and was on some nut shit.
I ain't know
and
Lil,
Cuz
that's what
cut
I'm
him
saying.
off, but so by the time you come along, he's long and
But
gone. Know
I
what
knew
I
Meek
mean?
and them outside of rap.
But
though.
that's because of their family. They got a big family.
yeah,
they
I
bipping
already
around.
knew their family,
Yeah.
but I ain't know they friends.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't really know they friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
it was niggas I already knew, like a motherfucking P-Mon and you know what I mean,
Right.
Nusto and all them.
Right.
I ain't really know like the rap.
Somebody that was
type
around.
shit. Like, yeah, I wasn't really hip to that, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No,
I
that
knew
it was a
Young
part. It was a part of the DVD era, though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
man.
a legend.
Yeah,
I
it
ain't
was a
taking
part of
away
that.
his
It was a
bit.
part of that little
You know
era.
what I mean? He's definitely a legend, you know what I mean? When it comes to the
Dot.
Bloodhounds and Meek Mill.
Yeah, Meek
that
Mill,
whole
Dot.
situation and all that.
Yeah,
but
Reed and all of them.
Yeah, I don't
see,
really
but
know.
see, at that time it was Gladiator School too, though.
Yeah.
You had to be hot.
Super hot.
Yeah, you couldn't just like be a guy just rapping and then like you just rap and it's like no he
and
rap.
you really
No,
wasn't taking it serious.
yeah, no, you had to be.
You had to be super serious. Like
extreme.
Joey Jihad and all them niggas.
Yeah,
they was super.
They was serious. They was hot,
Reed,
extremely
super
hot.
serious about
Yes,
that
Meek
shit.
Mill.
They wasn't playing.
Yeah, super serious.
They wasn't
yes.
playing.
You know what I'm
They was
saying?
not
Black
playing.
De Niro even.
No, Black De Niro was super serious.
Super
Hell
serious
yeah.
with it. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah, it was
these
these guys.
Yeah, Batcave every day.
And a guy like Black De Niro, he was investing himself early on. Early on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lot of them guys.
Off the hook and all that. Like, I knew about blacks since off the hook days.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like real shit.
No, the Philly hip hop scene, it was
Yeah,
heavy,
Teef
man.
tapped there.
And
All
you
the
was
way.
a part of it.
Yeah.
That's why
All the way.
that's why I was like,
Niggas
I don't want to
give me my
skip.
bit because
I don't
I
be
be-
wanting to skip.
Bro, you
I-
just
I
named
be having a-
major figures off the hook. Murder Mill,
Molly Manson.
Beanie
Journalist.
Siegel.
Rahisi.
Come on,
Heat.
bro. You've been around for all they
all
takeoffs.
that.
All
and
that.
then I went into the really my peers.
Yeah.
With the Meeks and Dots and
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Papers and
yeah.
you know what I
Papers.
mean? I could go to the Pound Side Pops and I'm 3-4 generations in.
No, that's
only era I really missed was Cool C and motherfucking.
The
But that's
niggas
the
way
80s, though.
before
He was
us.
born in the
I
80s.
was born in 85.
Yeah, we was born in the
What you want me to
80s.
do?
Yeah, we was born in the
You
80s.
feel me?
We was born.
That's when the hip hop was starting and shit.
Yeah, and it was starting. Then.
That's when it was
Know what I
born.
mean?
That was the years it was born.
That's what I'm saying.
You know
So,
what
all
I mean?
right, okay. So, all right, the DVD era. All right. So, Dot. Now you got Dot. Dot is one of the most prominent rappers in the city. You feel me? So it's like he's going around and he Dot McRuffin.
Showcasing
Nah, I
his
mean, he's
shit.
showcasing
Yeah,
his
man.
talent, and he winning battles all over the city. I remember. I
Beat
remember
Tech Nine in the battle.
Pyramid.
His first trophy
Yeah.
he brung to the block.
Yeah.
He beat Tech 9.
And Tech Nine was the New York champion. He'd go
He
out
was
there
the
and
champ
tell him.
Yeah.
in Philly. Doc
Yeah.
beat him. His first ever time going out there.
Yeah.
Doc brung a trophy home this motherfucking big to the block.
Right.
When
Yeah.
he beat Tech 9. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Like he smoked him, period.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what I mean?
Dot was one of them. I personally watched Dot kill niggas like with my eyes. Like you feel
Me
me?
too.
I personally watched him.
I was there for.
I'm glad Doc
I'm
didn't
talking about-
go
look,
through
I was
that
there for a
It
couple
was-
of Dot
it was-
because
battles.
I was still in the streets.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck that rap shit because it was on.
I was there
It
for
wasn't-
some
it
Dot
wasn't too
battles.
many niggas
bro.
that could stand in front of Dot.
I mean, I done lost niggas and all that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
You know, they trying to rap and bring excitement.
Yeah.
We like, nigga, it's on out here. Niggas just got shot 5 times around the corner.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Try
Like,
to
take
have
that
that
shit
shit.
somewhere else. Like,
Yeah.
So, but when I realized that they had something special, it was like 2009.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let me give this shit a try because I really love the music. I love them.
And you on point.
Then
So
my
look.
cousin Superstar Ye.
So that's like around the time. So that's coming out. All right. So now
Wait,
09.
wait.
Hold on. I'm gonna get there. So 09 we
Whoa.
coming off of. 09
He
we
gonna
coming off
mention Ye
of.
like that.
09 we coming off of the DVD era, and now we coming into the YouTube era.
YouTube
And the
era.
mixtape
and all
era,
that.
like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and Superstar Ye was one of them prominent
The
people.
Wolf.
Yes,
The Wolf.
Big Bad Wolf.
Yeah,
Wolf.
Put
cuz.
that whole thing together. for
Right.
Ye.
I like
What,
that.
the Wolf?
I'm on house arrest.
Big Bad
Right.
Wolf?
Band on my leg.
Yeah.
Big Bad Wolf?
Big Bad Wolf. I put that thing together.
Big-
From house arrest.
Look.
Yeah.
Everything I was uploading on YouTube was from a fucking Android for Ye.
Yay.
Yes.
I ain't gonna
But I
lie,
got
bro.
booked again. That's when they shot the song with the video with me, Clip Holder 100.
On it,
When I
yeah.
put that joint together, Meek jumped on it for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Him and Forge.
Yeah.
Clip Holder 100 was heavy.
SP
You
Legends.
feel me? Heavy. Forge
Yeah.
definitely a legend. You feel
Legend.
me?
Yes, he
You
is.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Ye and Forge and Meek, that shit just, they would have been a group.
That'd have been ill.
They would have, them three. Oh my God. It would have been serious.
Yo, I
Yeah,
love when
yeah.
Ye rap.
Forge
Damn.
and Meek Mill.
Big. That was
Can you look
the.
at
That's
that
who
as
I
a
call
group?
big fella for real, for real. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That was my guy, man. PIP.
PIP to Cuz, man. That's my guy, man. Fat fly flash, you nigga. What's up?
They wear that shit every day. It ain't a day he ain't get dressed.
It ain't a day you ain't miss a day.
Every day.
That nigga ain't miss a day. Flat fly flash, you nigga. What's up? That was my guy, bro.
Every day, though.
Oh, yeah.
Every day. The bigger nigga
that's
that
why I
got
be
more fly than him.
real rap, bro. Yeah,
You know,
man.
Ray used to think he was Rick Ross and shit.
Or Biggie.
Yeah.
Or Big. Or one of them,
Big.
nigga.
He was on the Rose tip when Rose came around.
Stay with some shades.
Oh, my God.
Stay with some
He
aviators.
thought he was Rose for real.
Love, yeah.
I can believe that.
You know, Sim. That nigga thought he was wrong.
I can believe that. I can believe that. I can believe that.
Dog, you not Rick Ross.
And he
dog.
taught all the designer and all
He
that.
used to
Like,
kill that shit. He used to
You
kill
know,
that.
he put it all in his rap talk with the mafia talk.
He got
he
the
give you all
the
that.
list. He got the list.
Linos and the Kino. Like, he start talking crazy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Big Cuz was that nigga, man.
Yeah.
No,
man.
rest in peace
He
to
be
Ye,
saying
bro.
something. You
Big
be
Cuz
like,
was
yo,
that
what's
nigga,
that? You
bro.
just said.
He fell for a body from my brother.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Sturdy.
Down,
Never
stood
said a
tall,
word.
heavy.
Never said a
You know what I'm
word.
saying? My brother that passed.
Said never. He said he never took a dime off the top.
Jay said,
Never
I hold
said a
water
word.
like a sink, nigga.
Real rap,
Yeah,
bro.
Cold water like a sink.
Jay did the dime fell he was 16. You know what I mean? Did the dime,
Honorable.
Came home super sturdy. Love Cuz. You know
Love
what I mean?
Cuz, man.
All right, so look.
Talk.
So
Look,
now,
look. I want to say it's the Real of the Most podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't,
use a motherfucking hater.
why?
Because it's free.
Yeah, man. And before we continue, make sure y'all go ahead and to the www.realofthemostpodcast.com.
Check us out.
That's it. It's
You dig?
easy.
Roll the most, bitch.
You already know.
So we coming on now is the YouTube, and now is mixtape. It's like heavy mixtape, and now
No, nigga, it's the Meek Mill era.
it's definitely Cuz era.
Meek Mill era.
It's definitely
Meek Mill
Rose.
I was about to say
It's
that's where it got to
definitely Rose Red.
ASAP.
It's definitely in my bag and Rose Red and Rose Red to the
I'm in the
max.
cell, nigga.
Yeah.
Rose Red. I'm headphones, cheap ass Walkman.
I'm in the video. I'm in the video.
Yeah.
I'm in the video.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't even see the video 2 years later. I'm gonna see that shit with Rouse. And me and P-Mine, we was booked up State Road together. P-Mine had an MP3 player.
Okay.
He brought that shit to me before he left.
Yeah.
All the
that
music.
flaming shit was
All
on
the
there.
flaming.
I
Ah.
had to keep buying batteries to listen to the joint. Like a 1 battery type joint. I'm like, God damn, this nigga hot. At first, I wasn't like giving Meek his props because I'm
You
K-Dot
booked.
out. I'm on some block shit.
Oh,
I was
you
around K Dot around that
I
time.
heard
He
that
was
And
like,
they battle. And they
Yeah, I
battle.
was-
I
and they
heard that
battle.
motherfucking
Yeah.
Flamers,
They
though.
battle at Steven Gerrard.
I said, no,
Yeah.
this bull.
They battled on Fernand.
Fernand Street.
Fernand Street first. They was
Fernand.
young. Yeah.
That was Glock and Mel Love on.
Block and Mel Love on Steven Gerrard, right?
damn.
Yeah.
But listen,
Damn.
I'm like, nah, this nigga different.
They ain't got no
Yeah.
footage of that?
No,
Fuck
Cuz
that
is on that
freestyle
song.
shit.
Yeah, Drew
Yeah,
got it. Drew
fuck that
Mage got it.
freestyle shit.
Drew got that?
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Drew Major. He got all the
No,
classic footage,
I ain't
man.
going front. I ain't going front. Nobody was fucking with Cuz, bro.
Nah,
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it real.
What, cuz?
When Cuz came
No,
home,
he was
off of that-
lethal.
off
He
of
was
that-
lethal.
When Cuz came home and
Bro,
came off of
listen.
that, from House of Corruption.
I was talking to K Dot before.
Bro.
He was saying he was wanted to battle Meek, and I'm like, yo.
Cuz came home.
They
I
did a
remember.
song together.
He
I
came
remember.
home with
Said,
a
"Doc, he
vengeance.
left you." I
Bro,
kept it real.
Cuz
Yeah.
came home with
They
a
got it
vengeance,
going
bro.
together,
He was
but
not
Meek
playing.
more,
He swagged
he
out.
giving them off the y'all mean
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, like.
Cuz came home off of that State Road shit and hit the lid.
Yeah.
I'm talking about nobody was fucking with Cuz.
Yeah.
That was when he claimed the fame. I'm top dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
talking
what
about
it
even
was?
to the old niggas.
It was
You know
that.
why?
It was that 95
They had
bill.
that 3 King shit, Gilly.
Yeah.
Reed
All
Downs
that,
and
all
Jones,
that.
and they
Yeah.
left him off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he came home
On
like,
some shit.
I'm not a
I'm on
king.
y'all ass.
what?
Yeah.
Why y'all
Come
ain't
on,
got me on the
How
song?
y'all
Y'all
put me
tripping.
as a king? Yeah.
Listen, they
And
left
left
him
them
off
niggas.
that joint. He felt some type of way.
No, he
That
left
nigga
them
went
niggas.
berserk.
No,
Talk about it.
went
You know.
berserk.
He went
You know.
He went
berserk.
berserk. I'm telling
And you know what's so crazy? I was there while they was making 3 Kings, man. I seen the whole process of that shit, man.
I'm saying.
Gilly really put that together.
Gil put that together. He left Meek off. That
Bro,
was a mistake.
man,
But
Wally-
it was really on
Bro,
some
Flamers
old
2 times.
time out. It was really on some old cease the beef between Joey and Reed.
Yeah.
It wasn't ain't had
Cuz
nothing to
wasn't
do with.
trying to hear that shit, bro.
Yeah, it ain't had nothing to do
And
with that. though.
and
He
niggas
should've
ain't
been
had
on
that.
that joint,
And
bro.
niggas was on some
Yeah.
bullshit with that 9500. Cuz wasn't trying to hear that shit.
He
I
came
was
on
with
snapping.
Wally every day around that
Yeah.
time. I'm trying to tell you, me and Wally and then Trigger every day. The Green and Tiger every day. Cuz came home. Bro, Cuz came home on some shit. He went to 22nd Street and he went berserk on them niggas, bro. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing.
He did.
He was not playing. I remember we went to Six Flags. No, we went to Dorney Park and all that. Cuz I remember Cuz woke up one day, wanted to go to Dorney Park. This one I knew, like, people was running up to him asking for autographs and shit like that. I said, oh, no, Cuz out of here. This was in my bag time. I said, Cuz was out of here. Burgundy P hat, Burgundy Pradas.
I
Cuz
used
was
to
on
run
some
down
shit
on
then.
Meek, right? Calling for the haze. I said,
I used to call him too.
I said, the haze and the
Me
So
too.
he's so hazed to all of us.
Meek had
That's
the haze and the
crazy.
P. Listen,
On the bike.
come on, Skate.
Then he got the.
I
the
pulled
gray
up
Impala.
wherever he was.
Back then.
Then he got the
People
gray
don't know
Impala.
Coming out the door at 2,
Real-
3, 4 in the
Yo,
morning.
Yeah.
I was pulling up
Service,
on
bro.
Meek
Yeah.
any type
Niggas
of
ain't gonna
time.
service the tree.
Yeah.
Like,
Real talk.
cars coming out.
Yeah,
3,
cuz.
4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I went to
that.
Cuz on 18 when Cuz first came home. Where he was staying at on house arrest.
22nd Street.
I used to pull up. I used to pull up out there to get this shit from him. I'm like, fuck that. I'm pulling up.
We ain't had to go to North no more.
Yeah,
It was
it's
love.
right
No
there.
more 700 and he
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
Right there.
Right there.
What? Now, come
He
on,
was the only
man.
one down here with it.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's when the P, bro.
Matter of fact, one time, Meek came to my mom's crib up
We
Southwest.
used to have fun.
Yeah,
bro.
he was.
Niggas gonna come.
He
coming.
came.
He
He
making
came
a
to
play.
me one time.
Yeah, no,
I knew
he
was
making a
different
play.
then. I said, nah, he one of them guys.
Then he
I
copped
said,
the
yeah,
Impala. He
Gray
copped the Impala.
I'm telling you, the bike.
Once he got the Impala-
He used to pull up on me in that motherfucking.
It was
blue
over.
Marquise
Gray
with the
Gray
red
Marquise.
top.
Oh, the
Grand
Marquise. That was
Marquise.
that was before the Impala.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. He
Yeah,
brought
man.
the
Shout out
he brought the
Cuz,
Impala
man.
off of Kike, off his cousin.
Yeah.
I remember, bro. We were, man, this shit, man. You know, this shit go back with us, bro.
That's it,
So,
though, man.
all right. So, but now I ain't going front. All right, Cuz hitting the lid. He come home. He on a whole nother level. But you emerging too. I ain't going front.
Yeah.
Like now, like do for self coming along. Now do for self coming
Shout out to
along.
Meek, though,
Yeah,
still, cuz.
no, we got a shot. Cuz out.
Listen,
That's
me
the
and
whole
Miami,
roll off.
Meek first get signed, bro. We in Miami, bro. Club Live. I don't know how many bottles we pop. Probably like 50. 100 bottles. So we go back to the room. You know what I mean? I'm like, cuz, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I'm starting a label. Man. I'm starting a label.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog.
Enough is
It's
enough.
too much
I
going
need
on.
some of this action.
Enough is enough.
I said every major artist got a subsidiary up under them.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start a label, bro. We don't need no money. Only thing I need is your support, bro. He said, I got you. And every day since that day, bro, he ain't do nothing but stick to his word.
Man, that's
You know
fire.
what I'm saying? So that's what made me go hard with Do For Self because I knew I had his support.
Shout out,
You know
Cuz.
what I'm
man.
saying?
Shout out,
crazy.
shout
Real
out
shit,
Meek.
bro.
Shout out
That's
Meek.
crazy.
Shout out
Like,
Meek.
without Cuz,
Yeah, shout out Meek.
without his support and him stamping it and saying that he going to look out, like, I probably would have never started Do For Self.
And I'm gonna keep it real off camera. He said the same shit to us. Yo, just keep
You know what
working.
I'm saying, bro?
And we working, bro.
No,
Like,
for
Do
sure.
We
For
working.
Self, I put my all into that shit.
He stamped us
You know what I'm
off
saying?
camera.
Like,
that was enough.
Every dollar I ever made.
Everybody
damn
motherfuckers know,
near,
bro. I done been in Atlanta
I
with
spent that
Cuz.
shit on t-shirts,
Like,
trips, all that shit, bro. Just to, you know what I mean?
Get it
Try
going.
to get that shit out there.
Real
and
shit.
Yeah.
Still supporting him. You
right.
know what I mean?
Through the process.
Through the max.
Yeah. No, that's the ultimate John. And it's like, you know, seeing you come out and be that businessman that we all know you could be. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I was happy, me personally.
It made me grow. It made me put my motherfucking boots on.
No, that's
you know
why.
what I mean?
So,
Tighten my
so
boots
for me
up.
personally, seeing you make that transition and that pivot, I was happy for you.
Ain't no
And I'm like, damn. Okay, now we getting somewhere, cause you know I'm always rooting for the P.
Ain't no
You
secret.
feel me? You know that.
Nah,
me.
real talk.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So I'm just like, damn. All right, Teef pivoting. All right, boom. He got some artists. He standing behind him. It looks amazing. Know what I mean? Boom. Let's go. So now you pushing an artist. I'm keeping it real. It look better now when K. Dot come with Doc McRuffin. It's a little better now.
We
you
hit
know what I
the lid.
mean? Because big fella right here.
Ain't no secret,
And now you working the one.
I
So
package him up.
see what I'm saying, bro? So and now you got the Nizzy coming at him. Now listen.
Before Nizzy though.
Before Nizzy,
I had
you
Blackwood,
had Blackwood,
Muslada, Rocky.
Slaughter,
There we go.
Rocky.
You know what I
There
mean?
we
No,
go.
for sure, Rocky.
Like, yeah.
I remember
I
that.
put out a single with
15,
Rocky.
I remember that.
You know what I mean?
I
That
remember
joint hit the lid. Motherfucker.
Outta
Outta had the
hit
single
lid.
with Meek.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, come on, cuz.
Talk
Like,
about it.
No,
Like,
Talk
niggas
about
ain't
it,
dipping
T.
like that. You feel me?
No, you definitely,
Like,
you
yeah.
definitely had your artists on some shit.
I put out about 3-4 mixtapes, you know what I mean, for the guys, you feel me? And then that's when Nizzy came. And then when Nizzy came, he just was young, he was fresh,
Vibrant,
fresh face,
energy.
he vibing. You know what I mean? He had a crazy work ethic.
He was talented too. That's what I want to talk about, his work ethic.
Yeah, his work ethic
Because
was
when I came
crazy,
from out of
mean.
town, when I came to the studio and I saw that, that's when I'm like, all right, we balling.
Ain't no doubt.
Because all right,
So-
it take a different type of monster to be like, okay, I got the label, but now I'm gonna go get the studio, so my artist could always have somewhere to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
Ain't
different
no
type
doubt.
of monster to go and do
Shout
that.
out to Fawaz,
You know what I'm
man, my
saying?
OG.
Shout out to
Shout out
Fawaz,
Ube,
man.
man.
That's
They
my
put that together,
love-
make sure we
he
got
did.
the studio so we can
I
work.
love
You
Jazz.
know what I mean?
I love
24 hours
I love,
a day.
Oh, he always back my
Yeah.
play. I love him.
Ain't no doubt.
Daryl.
Always
Love
been
him.
thorough with me.
That's his son we met the other day,
Bean,
right?
yeah.
Bean and
That's
Fire.
my guy,
Bean
yeah.
and Sco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Both secret, yeah.
Yeah.
They was in here with
Fire.
Howard,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Fire.
yeah.
So it's like I ain't gonna front. Like when I come from, because I was a different white boy at this time. I
Right.
wasn't white boy I am today. And then when I'm coming down from out of town doing whatever the fuck I'm doing, I come to the studio. You feel me? And this is when I see Nizzy make the beat, record itself, and
He wasn't making the beats.
he was helping.
Dougie was making beats.
No, he was helping making the
Dougie
beat. The
on
day
the
I was
beat.
in there though. The day I was in there,
He
was
might
helping
have
that
though.
day.
He might have, cause he vicious.
telling you, that
he
day I was
vicious.
in there-
He was a vicious little nigga,
Yeah,
man.
he was vicious, bro.
He
The
was
day I was in
vicious.
there, he was help making the beat.
With
He
Dougie.
was, writing the song and
Yeah.
recording himself.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. That was the first time like I seen a little nigga do all of that.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm like,
He
oh,
definitely was that guy.
Oh, what the fuck?
He
He
different.
He did all that.
Right.
Oh my God! I went back. I said, Rod, he out of here, bro. I said, young boy, out of here. I said his whole work ethic and how he bipping, how he going, he out of here. Cause all we used to do was sell drugs and watch YouTube
Ain't no
at the
doubt.
time.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Ain't no
Talking
doubt.
about getting in the game. Rod trying to
Have
encourage
you-
me at the
you
time.
ever
Yo,
speak
you
on-
could do that. Yo, you could do that.
You
You
ever
could do what
speak on
Teef
Lil
doing.
Nizzy
You could do what
situation?
Teef doing.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
my little guy. Everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything
Family.
on the forefront, man. We ain't, you know what
No,
I mean?
I'm saying you ever like speak on like how you felt about what happened to Lil
I was
Nizzy, like
fucked up. Yeah, I talked
Yeah.
about it. I was fucked
you
up,
fucked
bro.
up about that shit.
Like that was a
That was a
crazy
depressive
thing.
stage.
Like, bro, we coming off a rollout with YFN Lucci, our first single.
YFN. That's what I was about to say.
Billboard.
You know
Like,
what I mean? Billboards around the city and all
Crazy.
that.
Coming off
Like,
of opening up
Lucci
for Cuz.
was that before the PNB
the
Rock
big-
song Lucci did?
No, it was after.
it was
After.
after. So that would
Yeah.
have been even.
But it was crazy.
Bro,
That was even
Lil
more-
Nizzy just,
Even more
he just
a bit.
performed
Yeah.
in front of 20,000 people, bro. I was
Yeah,
there.
Opened up for Meek.
I was
Meek
there.
Mill and
20,000
friends.
people, bro. That shit was
20,000
massive.
people, bro. He opened up for,
I'm
bro.
like, whoa.
Him
So
and
that
Bay
was a
Swag
crazy investment for you. Like you really took him to the
from
That was the
right where
bottom
you
as a
wanted
kid, you know
an
what I
artist
mean?
to
that
be
was
at.
Teef
Right
batting the
there.
house. That was him
that
putting the
joint
house
crushed
up.
me. You hear me?
He was putting the house up, bro.
Put it all on the line
Yeah, he
for
put
the
it on
whole
the
do
line.
for self. Not just for Nizzy. Everybody else would do for self.
No
It don't
question.
matter if you was the beat man, the cameraman,
Right.
But it seemed
Like,
like
everybody.
like
Right.
Dougie came out after Nizzy or something.
no, they was at
They
the
was-
same
they
time.
was
Dougie
popping the
working.
same
He was
time.
yeah,
They was at
he
the
was
same
just working.
time.
Dougie
But-
was in the same time.
If I was on the outside looking in though, like how would you say Dougie came out?
He
though?
just landed
Dougie
later.
came out with
how he landed.
1942
Yeah,
flows.
see.
So
It
that
came
was-
out
It
bigger.
landed,
It just
yeah.
superseded everything Nizzy done because of the type of records he came out with, and it
Yeah.
made us, you know what I mean, look super big. You know what I mean?
1942
So
issues.
that was pretty much though afterwards though, right?
It was almost at the same damn time that
Same
he got
time.
shot.
All right.
For real.
Yeah.
Like in the same year, 2018.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it was
wins
like,
and losses.
It was right there. Wins and losses.
It was both happening to you too. Then
It was like a fucking.
you was having wins and losses.
The wins and losses. Bro. I was
Yeah.
having it, bro. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good and the bad all at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, you always stayed Teef though. That's the important part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
secret.
bro?
Ain't no secret. I couldn't
So I
crash.
gotta, you
You know what I
mean?
mean? I couldn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't crash out.
No, no
You know what I
question.
mean? That would have been, you know what I mean, foolery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Stupidity.
real talk.
I mean,
Real
So
talk.
I had to stay sturdy. That's what made me jump in the booth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Made me start rapping like, nah, I really could do this shit too. I just was like, y'all do y'all number.
Right.
And let me hold this shit down too. Let me show y'all I could hold it down as well. You feel me? So I start rapping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my first joint was a controversy song, smacking rappers and all that.
the
But
most-
I
still,
remember that. I
controversial.
remember
you
that.
know what I mean?
The most
But I wasn't
controversial.
like, I ain't had my reps in.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So niggas ain't really think that I really
You was
could
just
rap.
kicking in.
I just kicking in like, let me show y'all
let me see
niggas I
what's
can
up.
do this shit too.
Yeah.
Like, fuck wrong with y'all. I'm a
Right.
big bipper.
Right.
Yeah.
Smacking
And then I got
rappers.
indicted, right? So I dropped my project. You feel me?
So wait, you didn't even get
I didn't
the
get
full
a chance.
They ain't even
effect
get the,
of it.
No. Fuck
I didn't
no.
really get the full
Hell
effect,
no.
bro. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
no.
So this time around, we try and get the full effect. You know what I'm saying?
This time, 2024, 25. We're in 25 now. It's on. I'm trying to get songs with motherfucking everybody.
Your resources,
I
pretty
ain't gonna
much.
front. I ain't gonna
You know what
front.
I
Like
mean?
you already know that shit right there for you to do, bro. It's just all about you doing it. And even at that time, like when you did come out with the first tape and then you got indicted, like
The
you
Last
know,
Gangster.
you know, people ain't even know like that like how that. All right, you
Yeah,
getting
Speedo
booked and all
on
that
there.
and
Yeah.
everything and all
Mike
that around
Knox.
that. Nobody even knew like how or why you was going to jail. They just dropped the tape and the next thing you know, they hear you going to
Yeah,
jail.
I got indicted for some shit that was 5 years old. My
Yeah.
case was like from 2014, 2015. I ain't get indicted until 2019. You feel me? So
How'd
they
that go?
set on me. You know what I mean? Because of the statute of limitations. So
Right.
by the time the statute ran out,
They was on it.
they had to come get me because if they wouldn't have came and got me in that time manner,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The
And,
case they can't come get you.
Yeah.
Basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, nigga, it just was like, all right,
was what
nigga,
it was.
It's over. I'm coming from Atlanta, coming off the airplane. They booked me. Damn, what the fuck?
You like, what the hell I do?
Yeah, I'm thinking I did some crazy shit on the plane a second. I went to sleep, not out for a little hour.
What I knock something out?
Like, no, nigga, you indicted. I'm like, damn, all right,
Damn.
cool. You know what I mean? Went through, you know, they let me out on bail. Thank you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I had all the credentials to match up for me to, be able to
Make
get
it
out.
out.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Get your
I
credentials
got out. Then COVID hit, so I was able to prolong it a little bit. Then I went in. I had to get that shit over with. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
2020, I went in. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Damn,
my
so
little deal.
COVID hit. You was like,
Yeah, they gave me a little 70 months. You know what
God
I mean?
damn, yeah.
Yeah, so it was, you know what I mean? It was a,
It's heavy because in this 70 months, in this time that you book, we lose a few people.
yeah. A
Know
lot
what
of
I'm saying? A
people.
lot of people.
A lot of
COVID,
people.
You know what I mean?
Nah,
Took a lot of my
COVID.
old heads.
Yep.
A lot of my,
Lot of
you know
dumb
what I
shit
mean?
Yeah,
happened.
family
A lot of
members
dumb
down.
shit happened. Like
So
niggas start wearing the masks every day. And,
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then I'm booked. I lose my son. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it was just like, God damn,
Yeah,
this shit
sorry
just
to
keep,
hear that. That's
yeah,
crazy.
This shit just keep hitting home. Like, what the
How,
fuck?
how, like, how,
I gotta get out of here.
how you was getting through that process and like while you was locked down, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna lie. It was really because, you know what I mean? I had good
People.
niggas around me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the men.
I had the men around me that was 30 and they heavy on the, you know what I mean, support. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's why you need 30 people around you because
seriously.
you got a bunch of suckers around you. They gonna let you drown, bro. They gonna let you
Yeah.
crash out. So I'm coming out of Fort Dix, went straight to Lewisburg, and it was just nothing but good niggas that I ran into that was heavy. You know what I mean? From they parts of, wherever they were from, whether it be New York,
Yeah.
whether it be motherfucking Detroit, Brother B from Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good
DC,
brothers.
Baltimore,
Yeah,
good
it's
brothers,
good to hear that.
Akis, you feel me?
Good sturdy brothers.
You know what I mean? So we praying and we just bipping, you feel
Yeah,
me?
shout out to them.
Yeah,
Cause I know that was a heavy time for you.
Yeah, it was heavy, but
Yeah.
seriously. Showed a lot of love and
Yeah.
support. You know what I mean? I was, able to bury my son, you know what I mean, the proper way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Alhamdulillah.
So it was like a John, like
Bittersweet
a
thing.
bittersweet type situation.
Cause
you
yeah,
feel me?
I get to do it the way us as Muslims do it.
Yeah.
But it's still my son.
Yeah,
Know what I'm
it's still
saying?
my
So,
son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt some type of way, but
Yeah, we
let
get
me
it.
just, come home and, try to steer our youngins in the right direction too.
Seriously.
You feel me? So they won't have to experience.
That's
You know
what
I
this
mean?
is.
That
That's
type of
what this is
situation.
about. Cause like the whole time, you know what I mean? Like I'm becoming white boy in this Philadelphia music
Right.
scene and all that, and like a lot of the pups from the block, they my youngins.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go grab them, bro, take them to the studio, know what I mean, interview them, put them around me, just, just try to put the positive energy in them and always letting them know, like, chase your dream because it can happen, know what I mean? Don't ever sell yourself short. The world out here is big.
Yeah.
Sometimes we only see 4 blocks. It get deep. For real.
I was talking the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I was speaking on, we was talking, we like, yo, Teef did a lot of shit out here, like just do for self alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With him working with that, that's just doing a record label, coming from where we come from,
Mm-hmm.
learning the knowledge, getting the resources and everything like that by him being around folks and all that. It's still a job. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
It's still work. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you gotta want it.
Mm-hmm.
For him to actually put that together and be able to work with family and put everybody in the mode to be in the music game. You know what I mean? That's you get a plus. That's a round of applause, man. Because everybody could
all
be
day
doing
long.
anything else, bro.
All day long.
You already know how it could be going.
Push him. He right. All right, now go ahead. Push him for
Yeah.
Everybody.
Especially
Whatever
knowing,
you tryna do.
especially knowing the whole time
No,
he could rap
seriously.
himself. Like, no, I could just rap myself. No, go ahead. I'm gonna push him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a different type of soldier to push yourself to the back.
And that's crazy. Yeah, he can rap.
Like, you know what I mean?
Man,
bro?
everybody else rap.
Yeah,
No,
just go ahead, do your thing. I'll
That's
hop on.
crazy.
You gotta be a
But
different type
yeah,
of
shout out
soldier,
to
bro.
you, man. But while you was gone around this time, we ain't gonna say no names, but you had people saying your name,
Right.
playing certain games, and you know what I mean?
Talking about bitch ass Willie.
Oh wow! Oh.
He go straight drop.
No, we
Aight.
ain't gonna do it.
Aight.
Yeah.
I told y'all don't do no NDAs and none of that. Like, let's keep it. We gonna roll than most, man.
Yeah, man.
Please, it's a bid, bro.
That shit,
Like, I
that
don't
shit
even.
funny as shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
I be
He be
laughing too.
When you got him
Yeah.
there,
Like,
with
on
it.
It
some
be
real
so
shit.
funny, bro.
I don't
Like,
take that
funny,
personal.
bro. He
all
funny.
right,
You feel
all
me?
right, all right. I'm glad,
I don't
man.
take that personal with Quill, man.
You
Like,
can't, bro.
cause I'm gonna grind his ass up too every
Yeah.
chance I get.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
you
we was
know
trying to get Quilly to come up here, and I'm thinking like, yo, he probably think
He
he
ain't
gonna
gonna come
call
up
Teef
here.
up this
He ain't
joint,
gonna
man.
come up here.
Business, bro. They got business to
I'm
handle,
like,
man.
oh
He
man.
I talked to him on FaceTime and all that. I thought he was gonna come up here, bro. Where you at? What's up, bro? You got nigga
Yeah,
spent
Quilly,
me,
get
bro.
up here,
He
man.
spent the shit
Yo,
out
don't
me,
fuck
bro.
with the P.
Yeah, he spent the
That's
shit
his
out
whole
me,
thing.
bro.
He don't fuck with the P, but
Hey,
at the end of
Skid,
the
he
day,
spent
niggas
the
fuck with him though.
He
Yeah,
spent the shit out
yeah,
me,
yeah.
bro.
That niggas to come to the block and all that.
He
We
funny
fuck
as
with
shit.
him, like, but the shit he was doing uptown caught up with him. He was getting treated.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he act like niggas from the P
Did it.
When you down treated,
He act like
when niggas from your own part of the hood.
we don't
do
got
shit
nothing to do with
nigga.
that shit.
We don't got nothing to do with none of that dumbass shit niggas treating you, bro. None of that shit. You got treated in your own hood on your own terms because of the shit you
Yeah,
did.
bro. We want our interview, bro.
Like the
Yeah,
P
we
don't
want
got-
our
like,
interview,
nigga
man.
be like nigga, the P don't got nothing to do with that.
Real
nigga.
shit.
Fuck out of here.
I don't even know half of them niggas that did that to you. I don't know none of them niggas. Matter of fact.
Okay?
No, Quill, he He said he was going to do it, bro. Then he spent this, bro.
Man, he spent us like
Yeah,
we
he
was in a
spent the
barber
shit out
chair.
of
You
us,
heard
bro.
me?
He a nut.
Real
Yeah,
raps.
man.
I said, damn. It's
I said-
cool though.
I thought it was gonna be
I
a-
be getting it. It be the politics. I be getting
Free
that
AR
shit.
too,
Free,
man.
free the
Oh,
guys.
man.
Free
the
AR,
guys.
man. How was
Free
that?
AR
Though? Look,
ad.
how y'all connection though?
Me and Ad,
You know, ad.
Yeah.
Like with
me and Ad come
with that
through,
shit happening with the chasers and all that. How y'all connection like that?
Like
Like
we had a relationship before all that shit happened.
right.
Like just being in the mix with Dot and all them through the Philly Hip Hop Awards and you know
Yeah.
what I mean, moving around, going to what's the name
Flow.
of the joint that was on Erie Avenue
Mm-hmm.
that had sold like the books and all that.
Black and Noble.
Black and Nobel.
Yeah.
We doing all that type shit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I just
like
Moving
we would do
around.
Dark Low for real, like cause Dark Low came down the way through Dutch. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Dark Low was the cameraman. Dark
I
Low was
remember
doing-
that.
Dark Low was doing.
I tried to tell
he was
niggas
the
that.
cameraman. He wasn't even a rapper.
No real shit.
He was doing like
he
the DVD
used to be around
type
Dutch,
joint.
right?
Yeah, he's been around Dutch. He
That's
came.
crazy.
to the
I remember
block and all
that.
That's
so I
crazy.
already knew him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No,
though.
real shit.
Dark Low was not a rapper.
Yo, this not no diss or nothing.
and
This
the-
real
and the-
talk.
It's real talk. It's fact.
Real
This shit
talk.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And
No.
and when he was like when he started to rap, like the people outside of Philly like really was liking him.
They really liked it.
Yeah, they really liked
But
that
Dark
nigga, bro.
Low.
He on some Israelite
I read Dark
shit.
Low in the Feds.
Yeah, he on this
This nigga
Israelite
gave me a
joint.
motherfucking Hebrew Israelite book.
Yeah.
I said, bro,
What's wrong with you, bro?
man, you don't take this fucking book back and give me some Islam.
Islam in Philadelphia.
I'm like, bro, let me get something about Islam or something.
Yo.
First they gave me the Gucci Man book. I read that joint. Then they give me a black man Israelite. I'm like, no,
He definitely
bro.
came home
Israelite,
talking about he
bro.
Israelite,
Bro.
He
now.
Israelite now.
Bro,
He
he's
Hebrew
crazy.
joint, bro.
Yo.
He apostated. I didn't know he apostated at the time because I'm still simulating him and everything else. Because we on quarantine. I'm coming out from my 15-minute phone call in the shower. I'm knocking on the door. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, let me get us something to read because he had all his
He got all the
property.
books.
He had all his property.
Right.
I don't got nothing.
Said I'm still saliving even though.
Bro, this nigga, I'm like, bro, you cutting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I left. I went to the blocks and shit. And that's when he made bail. He got out because of his conditions or whatever he was going through.
Right.
And then niggas grinded him up about him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they on him.
Talking about he was hot and all that.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I mean?
on him.
Saying,
They on him.
yeah.
They on
Leak
him.
Moss and them grinding the fuck
They
up.
is
King
on
Earn and them.
him.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Shout out Leak
damn,
Moss,
like,
man.
I didn't even know all that was going on. You
They
feel me?
on him. Well, they is on
Yeah.
him. And
So I
that
seen that
Israelite
shit. I'm like,
They
damn.
on him.
That's why he was acting a little weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that shit was goofy.
That's exactly why.
Yeah.
So you come home, you know, after your little time, sit down, you come home, and I ain't going front. You came home, you hit the ground running.
Yeah.
I can't in front.
Yeah.
Like you come right home and you got right to business.
Heavy Bippin.
Heavy bipping.
Heavy Bippin.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
you
man.
pull them toys out. You know what I'm saying?
Fan of-
Yeah, you shooting. Know what I'm saying? Big parties. You feel me? Sections. I mean, we seeing you. So what was the whole thought process like when you come? You the whole time you knew you was gonna come home and hit the lid like that, or that was just the thought process when you first
I
came
ain't gonna
home?
lie. I knew I was coming home tweaking, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was watching, you know what I mean, from afar. You know what I'm saying? While I was in, I had my jacket and all that the whole time I was booked, basically.
Yeah.
So I was watching like.
I talked to you.
Oh, so that was really you on the comment.
Yeah, I talked
Yeah,
to
was-
I talked to
there.
him
There
a
was a lot
couple
of niggas
times.
scamming in my name too, but I was on my gram and all that the whole time I was booked.
Yeah.
know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
remember that.
Fire.
Like real shit. But I'm watching from afar, like I don't see nobody from the P Bippin.
Yeah.
Like I salute everybody from the city, from the bitty, cause I represent the whole Philly too though. But I was saluting, but I'm like, damn, where the fuck everybody at?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I'll tie my
It's
boots
quiet.
up.
really
It's
seen that,
quiet
bro.
outside, man.
Especially in our age group, not the
Yeah.
real rapper, young boy.
No, it's
Yeah.
just quiet
Not
outside
them,
for
but
us
they was
our
those,
age.
Like, I'm talking about niggas like
It's quiet for our age.
Yeah, it's quiet.
27 to,
It's quiet, bro.
35, you know what I
Quiet
mean?
for our
Where
age,
the
bro.
fuck these niggas at? Like, god damn.
Taking care
It's
of kids
quiet.
and shit. Niggas ain't outside rap. Real rap, bro.
You get on my nerves,
I
white
feel
boy.
you.
But yeah,
I'm like, damn, big
I
fella
feel
come
you.
home hitting the fucking button. We needed that. We needed that feel.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Had to bring it back, man. You know what I'm saying? Breathe life back into the bitty, man, to the P.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, I'm here. You feel me? Yeah. That was the whole point of, know what I mean? Shit, we be outside.
Realer than most gonna be a part of all that, man.
Yep, that's that.
You already know. Tap us in,
Realer than
man.
most, man. I
We
appreciate
moving.
y'all for, you know what I mean? Carrying this shit, man.
Man,
we're holding it down, man.
Got to, man. You already know.
Hell yeah.
Look, before we continue, because we about to get into these games,
Yeah.
right? But before we get into the games, you got a few more questions, right?
Probably like one or two more.
All
we
right.
could definitely get into the games.
All right, but before we get into the games, man, it's gonna be a few more things I gotta ask. I want to see what I gotta ask, cause I'm like, yo, I can't have Teef up here and not say everything I gotta say, man.
I mean, there's only one. There's gonna be one a minute.
Yeah, you already know. You already know you gonna have to spit back, right?
I want to do some studio shit with Teef. I want to do a couple things.
Yeah. I'm trying to get into that. Like,
because-
I'm trying to get into all that, man.
yeah.
We want to watch you make your process. Come to the video shoot. You know what I mean with Wank.
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean?
want all that. We want all that.
Shout out Wank,
shout
man.
out
Shout out the
shout
whole
out my
SMS.
dogs.
SMS showed us
Shout out
love when we
HK
first
too.
started.
Shout out
D2A.
D2A.
Everybody's bipping in the bitty, man.
Yeah, let's
Hey, yo,
get it.
you know what I was about to say, yo? I was on a call. You probably don't even know I was on it. It was me, CEO Nafis, and a few other guys.
Yeah.
But you was on a call with Wack.
Right.
And you was telling them about the boy Loose. What's his name?
Loose Cannon.
Loose Cannon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we always on that call.
Yeah,
All
Loose.
right, yeah.
You know the situation.
Clubhouse, right?
Yeah,
You know the situation. The guy Loose saying he supposed to have ran down on y'all.
Bam, bad, lying.
He was bapping.
Bapping.
Yeah, cause I heard the real story. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Ain't no secret.
No secret to it. But
Yeah,
Wack a good guy though. I see how like.
No, Wack, he got some shit with him too.
Yeah.
Though. He good, but he still.
He for the internet.
I know it's for the
Content over
internet. I
everything.
know what's going
He gonna
on.
get that
Content.
I know what he doing.
Content.
I know what Wack doing.
COE.
I
That's
know what
the
he
niggas
doing,
live by.
man. I know what he doing.
Yeah, they gonna get that content.
peeped that.
You gotta pay attention.
Like, he don't got no holds barred with his shit. You know
Right.
what I mean? You know, we got some shit we can't.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go as
We
far
ain't
as
gonna go
something.
as far
Yeah.
as-
Nah, we ain't
He don't
gonna
give
do
a
all
fuck.
that.
They don't care.
We ain't gonna do all that.
Yeah, he don't care. They
But-
don't care.
Burnt the fuck out.
Content over everything. They gonna take it there.
I'm telling y'all, we got Realer Than Most podcasts over here in Philly now, so
Yeah.
we not going for it.
Yeah.
We
No,
not
hell
going for
no.
y'all playing with none of the artists in the city. We let y'all know right now. You know what I mean? We gonna be quick
That's
responders.
the whole point. We got the platform.
Bottom line, man, Philly artists, man, we not playing, man. We will tolerate no disrespect.
Facts.
Oh, you hear me?
But yeah, man, we got Teef in the building, man. We about to get into these games. White boy, go ahead, break them down.
All right, so on Realer Than Most, at the end, we play these games. The first game is called Fast Track. It ain't nothing too crazy. You just pick one or the other. And because we in Philly, I gotta start with this one. State property of major figures.
The prop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Murder Mill or Rahisi.
Murder Mill.
Okay. Journalist or Marley Manson.
I can't give. I don't know. That don't happen. I fuck with Jerry. You know what I mean? I fuck with
You getting
Mac,
stuck already? You getting stuck already?
You know what I mean?
You got him
I fuck with
already?
both. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Heavy P. All right, let's go.
Already.
He don't want.
You got him already.
Journalist Marley Manson. You know, I ain't gonna lie. That
Hold
man's kinda
on.
Crazy for the pick.
Tell us why you can't pick, man. There got to be something.
Cause he been talking to both of them lately.
No.
It's
I
something.
ain't talked to Jerry lately.
Oh yeah, he talked to Jern.
No, but Jerry from the hood.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You feel me? That's my man Rich, brother. They Ringo shoot niggas. You feel me? From the four. You feel me? And then Manson, just a legend in the peak. You know what I mean? Down 15th Street and all
Yeah.
that. I grew up down there too. You feel me? I
No
grew
question.
up on Mole Street. You feel me? So 15th and
Damn, I ain't know that.
Yeah. 15th and Dickinson, Mole Street and all that. Tash, 15th and Tash.
Right.
That's,
Yo, all
that's
right.
second home base. You feel
All
me?
right.
Hell yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. We gonna go. We gonna go. I want to go.
You want to stay P?
Yeah. We going Philly though. Not just
right.
the P. We going Philly. I want to go. NH or Joey Jad. Hattie. Oskino or Ness. Miss J or Bianca.
No pick.
Come on, bro.
No, you got pick. You can't do two.
No, not
you can't
two,
do two, bro.
You got to pick one.
We don't
bro.
even let
we
people
ain't
slide
doing
with
that.
one.
I let you slide one time. I ain't letting you do it twice.
You
bro.
can't do two.
Even though I love Miss J, that's what
All right, that's
Yeah,
all you
there
gotta
we
do.
go.
They both hot. You gonna let
Really the most, man.
You going Bianca? Shout out Bianca. That's my dog. I love Miss J too. She one of my. Yes, she did. And she one of the
Missy
top.
Elliott and all
I love
that.
Miss J too. For me to even speak their name is a joint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Real talk.
All right.
Shout out to them.
I want to go. I want to go. Chew Bostic, or Jim Bob.
Jim Beezy. Jim Bob, nigga. You from the block. Two Bosh my guy, but Jim Bob, legend.
Yeah. Both my guys. Yeah. They both SP Street legends on the basketball team.
He heavy with it too.
He heavy with it.
Bostic was handle ball.
And he got a shot.
Jim Bob was.
I like how you did that. Yeah.
That's hot, but I mean, we gotta start throwing these guys in there, man.
You have to. Because they won't speak on them if you don't. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Let's go. Let's go. G Unit or Dipset.
Even though I hate to say it, G Unit. Hate to say it, because 50, like, I was on the mixtape waves, and 50
was tough back then.
Like, he was out Coatesville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was bipping out Coatesville, PA.
Yeah.
And I knew about it before he dropped. So I really had to up.
You had a little jump.
Had to up on him, you feel me? Had to up on niggas in the city before he even dropped.
You knew it was coming?
I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? I was in a juvenile facility out in Westchester, PA. And this little chick, she was like the cook.
Okay.
And like her boyfriend used to be with 50 and them out Coatesville.
Oh, so you had one of the mixtapes and shit.
Dropped,
Okay.
Had to up on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's fire. I ain't know that.
This boy seen a lot.
That's
early.
Fire. That's fire.
Early.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One gotta go. You had one?
You said Rockefeller Rough Riders?
The Rock, nigga.
It's always The Rock.
You can never let The Rock down.
You know what I mean? Kiss and Eve and, you know what I mean?
Man.
Swiss and X and, no, it's Rockefeller.
That was crazy. Rough Riders was crazy.
The Rock, though, was
more stylish, man. They had more swag. Yeah, like, they just was
everybody wanted to be on The Rock, man.
Facts.
Especially back then.
The second game is called One Gotta Go. I'm gonna name 4 people and one gotta go. Out of all of them, well, when they go, everything under them, everybody they sign, like they whole existence, they go.
Gone.
Yeah.
Like
right,
you
so
disrespecting the whole John. Like they done.
We're gonna start with this. Lil Wayne, Yo Gotti, Gucci Man, Jeezy. One gotta go.
Who the fuck is Gucci Man?
Gucci Man.
Gucci Man?
Yeah.
Gucci Man.
Dang.
Gucci gotta go.
But there's a lot of people under him. That's that. You gotta think of that.
Nah.
Young Thug, Future, who he Migos, who he discovered? He discovered a lot of rappers.
Nah.
Yeah, Gucci.
Nah.
Okay.
Gucci gotta go.
Gucci gotta go.
Gucci gotta
Say
go.
no more. All right.
Why you say Gucci gotta go though?
Because I just he alright, but he gotta go. But Jeezy's name, Jeezy Gotti.
Jeezy, Gotti, Lil Wayne, and Gucci Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, man. These lowest man on the totem pole. At that.
Wait. Say it again.
Gucci
Gotti
Man,
over
Lil
him,
Wayne,
and Lil Wayne
Gotti.
over him, and Jeezy
And
a
Jeezy.
better artist.
Yeah, Gucci gotta go.
Gucci gotta go.
Gucci gotta go.
He do.
He ain't discovered nobody better than. And Gucci and Jeezy discovered. Well, he ain't discovered YG, but he put YG on.
Yeah, he did.
He helped breaking.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he helped breaking.
So how you going? Like what? Like
No, you want it? You broke. You got to it quick.
Yeah, that was one.
It was just real quick. You know what I mean?
I'm hip.
All right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Here we go. One gotta go. Meek Mill, Joey Jihad, NH,
This Philly,
Reed
all right.
Dollars. One gotta
I
go.
like this one.
NH.
gotta go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let me do one.
Go ahead.
One gotta go. I'm gonna do one with Cuz since we on that. Meek Mill, Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, and damn, I just had it. Hold on. Oh, J. Cole. One gotta go.
Meek, Wiz, Big Sean, J. Cole.
Damn.
That's
So
a
it would
good
be
joint.
out of Wiz and Big Sean, but it's crazy because they got
This is all
great
crazy.
albums.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna keep it all the way at being and say Big Sean, cause I don't listen to his shit. He alright, man. I ain't. Wiz stay before him. That's PA. That's Pittsburgh. That's the brother.
You be rocking.
That-
That's
that
my
Amber
boy.
Rose. That
Yeah.
Amber Rose from Philly. She from the P.
That's her baby
Yeah,
father.
baby
Look.
father.
That baby father.
Yeah.
He got an SP baby.
He got-
You feel me?
He do.
Yeah, he do.
definitely
He got a
do.
P
Yeah,
baby.
So Big Sean, even though you repping the D and I fuck with the D, you gotta go, bro.
Okay.
That was a good joint.
That was cool. All right, let's do this one. All right, let's do Avant, Tyrese, Case, and Joe. One gotta go.
Avant.
Avant though,
Yeah.
he cutting.
I ain't been bad.
He fucking cutting.
Tyrese baby boy.
They gonna get his.
Tyrese baby boy.
Tyrese go before, bro. He gotta go before
Oh,
Avant,
that's
bro.
baby boy.
He gotta go before Avant, bro.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
You tripping.
All right, this,
Coca-Cola commercial? That was fucking epic.
Yo, you shot.
Coca-Cola
He acting
commercial on the
mad,
bus.
Sim.
Nigga.
Hey, Sim, go get on the mic, bro. He acting
Hey,
mad.
dog. Dog.
yeah.
Bro.
Ew.
He killed
Tyrese,
the Coca-Cola
legendary
commercial, dog.
Coca-Cola commercial, nigga. Stop. Nobody don't know Avant, dog.
Ain't nobody know Avant.
Case gave him a single to Murder Mill.
Yeah, that,
like
that
they saw.
98.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know.
I gotta rock with Case.
Yeah, I know. I
Ah,
fuck with Case.
We Bippin.
You got that one.
I'm gonna say Cash Doll, Carisha, Ice Spice, and help me out, white boy.
Jada Waiter. The fuck?
Yeah. Nah,
Jada.
she ain't no rapper though.
She don't rap?
She don't
I
rap.
thought that she do. She got a song with Dusty
rap.
Dior. Don't I
I
don't know
who
name one of them
She
bitches.
gotta go.
That was Lil
No,
Baby
she
bitch.
don't rap, bro. No, you can't do
I thought
that.
she had a song.
I said Ice Spice, bro. She can't go next to Ice Spice.
Spice. Who else you said? Cash Doll. And you said
Cash
Carisha.
Doll is a good rapper.
Carisha.
Carisha, all right, or JT. There we go.
Ice Spice. Ice Spice gotta go.
Okay.
I rock with 305. And I mean, Cash Doll, that's the homie.
Yeah, I fuck
done
with
been
Cash Doll.
in the car with her.
I
We
like
went to
JT
this motherfucking
too.
Ishka together.
I had to, cause I'm trying to think of other girls that throw in there.
No, you gotta do.
You
It
feel
gotta
me?
be
do your joint now.
Sexy Red, Lotto,
Glow.
Glorilla, and Ice Spice. That's
There you
before.
go.
How you gonna throw Ice Spice in again?
Cause she
that-
could go.
cause that-
She could go
that's-
again.
that's-
Megan.
Cause she a rat.
She a rat. We ain't talking about it. But go ahead.
Yeah, she
That's a good
definitely-
joint.
Cause she had to go. That Ice Spice again.
Yeah, I forgot you picked Ice Spice on the last one, so I should have just switched
You
it up.
shoulda just
All right, here
switched
go the
it up.
last one right here. This is the big one.
You should have said
All right.
MA or something.
Here we no. Huh?
May hot.
She a fire rapper.
She had one hit.
Go.
The fuck out of here.
No, she out rap.
Bro, you not gonna do that, bro.
What? Do what? Do what? Do what? She gotta prove herself.
Young Ma?
She had one song. That's it.
Bro, no, she got freestyles. And
Bro,
all that
is he
shit.
acting crazy?
So we just rating people off of freestyles.
Yes.
She's been in the game 10 years and we rating her off of one song and 2 freestyles.
Yo, they hating, but they broke
we
though.
can-
She
like,
still,
she-
bro. That joint still play right now.
Ice Spice don't got 2 songs either.
All right, whatever. If y'all say so. Y'all say so. Here we go. Diddy, Birdman, Jay-Z, Dr.
let me
Dre,
do
one
more.
gotta go.
Damn, I'm gonna do one after that. Go ahead. Do it again. Say it again.
Birdman, Dr. Dre, Jay-Z.
Yeah, one gotta go.
That's hard.
Yeah, we don't play. We don't play. And when you pick them, you getting rid of all they artists, everybody they sign, all the music they produce. All 50. You just picked 50 earlier, but it's cool.
He can live without the West
I
Coast.
said mixtape 50.
Yeah.
Live
So,
without those. Yeah, live
all
without
right.
that.
Yeah, we don't need power. You right.
Dr. Dre. Go ahead.
We
Yeah,
don't need
go ahead. I
Eminem
would
power
pick
and
him
all
too.
that.
Eminem and all that.
They could all go.
He ain't the
Pop, NWA.
No.
He ain't the
none of
culture
that.
anyway.
Fuck that. That
Right.
was a whole nother.
He a part of it though.
He is a part of it.
Anything
man.
he a part of. You getting rid of all that.
My era.
You getting rid of all that.
Cash Money.
Mm-hmm.
And who else did it? Biggie.
Diddy.
I ain't get rid of Biggie.
Big
I'm
fella
with
ain't
you.
getting rid of
I ain't get rid of Biggie.
I'm with you.
Brooklyn, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I bang with
BK.
Brooklyn heavy.
Ben Style. St.
Yeah.
James. I'm with
West
all
Coast,
that.
I don't know nobody out there.
Yeah, me either. You just was with YG and them niggas though. Stop
Yeah,
fronting.
but no, I don't. YG, my dog. I knew YG from Philly.
K. Smith and all of it, all that.
Case
Look,
from West Philly. But
look now he
no,
territory. He,
Yeah.
he from West.
He from West.
Yeah.
All right, you had one more?
Yeah, I want to do one with all spitters, man. I'm gonna try to do this one off top. Jadakiss. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. My fault. I want to do the younger ones. I want to do YFN Lucci, G Herbo, and you could do 2.
Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
There we go.
Herbo.
Yeah, I like Herb too. Who was that the one you said though? You said Herb and who else?
I should've said-
Herbo.
What we say?
You said Herb.
Who
no,
the two you
who
said?
you? I said Lil
said
Baby.
Lucci.
And, oh, it
I
was.
should have said Dirt.
I said Durk and
Oh,
Lil
all right,
Baby.
all right, bet. All right, yeah,
You
no, we
said-
did
you-
that right. That
you
was
said,
a good
You
one.
said Lucci and G Herbo.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a good. I should have probably said somebody else besides her, but
That's cool.
that was all
All
right.
right,
though.
go ahead, man. Take us out, man.
Yeah, man, it's the Rilla the Most podcast. I'm Rilla.
I'm White Boy D2A.
Wait. Before we finish, you want to tell them what you got going on, what you got coming out? You know what I'm saying? How to reach you if they want to get in touch with you to do some
Teefy
features.
Bey, man. IG, man. Hit me
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Stream that motherfucking Tears on the Payment.
yeah.
Got Skrilla on that joint, man. Philly legend.
Bippin.
Kenzo, you know what I mean, baby. You know what I mean? It's my guy, it's my brother. No
Shout out.
Soul. Go ahead and stream that.
Shout out
You know
to
what I
Skrilla.
mean?
Yeah, what it take to do a song with Teef, man?
Just hit me up, man, via IG, man. You know
Yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
Don't
I'm
be
Bippin.
don't
be scared,
don't-
man.
Yeah, y'all don't gotta send the tracks. Get
Yeah,
in the
man.
studio.
Hit
Get
me
in the
up,
studio.
man.
Hit
Via
him-
IG.
hit him up, man. He a
You know
cool
what I mean?
guy,
I'm on
man.
there,
Stu,
man. I'm on
man.
that joint every day.
He a cool.
Checking the
he,
DM.
He a cool gentleman, man. He,
Ain't no
he,
doubt,
he,
man.
he
Real
mean
rap.
business,
Get at
man.
me, man. You know
Get
what I
with
mean?
him.
I want to
Yeah.
work with everybody around the city, man.
Yeah.
One
All
of the
around the
bippers.
country. Let's get it, man.
Let's
Do
get
for
it.
self.
Do for
Teefy
self.
Bey.
Realer than most.
Realer than most.
Yeah.
Get it.
You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Sim. Bando Babies in the building. You
My
feel
guy.
me?
Hardest working guy.
Ghetto baby.
Ghetto
not,
Baby.
Not Bando Babies. But shout out to
Shout out
Bando
to them
Babies
Yeah,
too,
shout out
man.
to them. Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Shout out to them too.
That's how much labels we
Ghetto
surrounded
Baby.
by.
Listen, man. Philly, we got
D2E,
Ghetto Baby.
all these guys.
We
man.
bipping.
Hitting the lid.
Yeah, man.
Shout
Shout out
out
to the
Bippin.
whole city,
Shout out
man.
to all the guys.
Shout out to
man.
guys.
You know
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm
It's the
saying?
Rilla the Most podcast. I'm Rilla.
I'm White Boy D2A.
And we got Teef in the building,
You
man.
dig?
Beta be there, Zach, man.
Big Bibbers.
The
You
Bipper.
already know, man. We out.
We out.